assumed because she didn't want anyone to know she was Polish.
Apologies. Came to warn you both and bring bad news. The comedian is dead.
Yes. Since he and I are the only two extra-normal operatives currently employed by the government, I was informed on Saturday morning.
Take it you're not too concerned about Blake's death.
Life and death are unquantifiable abstracts. Why should I be concerned?
Anyway, it couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Blake was a bastard. He was a monster. You know, he tried to rape my mother back when they were both Minutemen.
So you support the allegations made in Hollis Mason's book concerning Blake?
What Mason said in Under the Hood is what happened. Why do you think Blake never sued Mason?
I'm not here to speculate on the moral lapses of men who died in their country's service. I came to warn...
Rape is a moral lapse. John, get this creep out of here.
You seem to be upsetting Laurie. I think you ought to go.
With respect, Dr. Manhattan, I believe someone is eliminating masked adventurers, possibly some old foe with a grudge.
I said, I think you ought to go.
Spent a lot of time getting in to see you, not leaving before I've had my say.
He's gone. Are you still upset?
Yeah, I just don't like Rorschach. He's sick. Sick inside his mind. The sooner the police put him away, the better. John.
Yes, Laurie.
I feel cooped up sometimes. Maybe I could use a night out. You know, Rorschach mentioned Dan Dryberg. We haven't seen Dan in years. Maybe I'll call him up, ask him out to dinner, if you don't mind, that is.
Of course not. I'd join you, but I think I'm close to locating a gluino, which would completely validate supersymmetrical.
That's fascinating. I'll call Dan. Hello, Dan? Laurie. Laurie Uspechik.
Rorschach's Journal, October 13th, 1985, 11:30 p.m. On Friday night, a comedian died in New York. Someone threw him out of a window, and when he hit the sidewalk, his head was driven up into his stomach. Nobody cares. Nobody cares but me. Are they right? Is it futile? Soon there will be war. Millions will burn. Millions will perish in sickness and misery. Why does one death matter against so many? Because there is good and there is evil, and evil must be punished. Even in the face of Armageddon, I shall not compromise in this. But there are so many deserving of retribution, and there is so little time.